Good morning. No, it is still morning. It's still morning. It is Saturday, June 2nd, 2018. I'm barreling down the highway. This is Guy's Daily Drive. Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm on I-95 headed south toward Fredericksburg. On my way down to my son Peter's house, where I'm going to attempt to do something that, I haven't done in a while. That's installed Boot Camp. Remember, he has the 2010 Mac Pro that I used to use, and probably once I gave it to him, fixed, which meant that I didn't really need to buy the 2017 iMac that I have currently. So it's a whole thing, but it doesn't matter now. So he wants Boot Camp, mostly so he can play, Windows games, stuff like that. So, and of course, his birthday's coming up. It's June 12th, and I promised him that I would attempt to do this for him. So I have the written instructions for Boot Camp because it's relatively straightforward. But when you start trying to do it on older computers, there's like two different versions of Boot Camp. One for newer computers, one for older computers. And what version of Windows you put on or can put on, I think will depend on what version of Boot Camp that you have. Now, I mean, the computer that he has, it's a 2010 Mac Pro, so it's 8 years old. It is, however, 2.8 gigahertz quad-core Intel Xeon with crap ton of RAM. When I first set it up for him, I put 2 drives in it. You can put up to 4 drives. So his main drive that has his operating system and his applications is a 2 terabyte drive. And then I put in another drive thinking that, this could be the drive that he uses for all of his stuff. That's a 4 terabyte drive. Now what I have here in the back behind me, besides the directions for installing Boot Camp, is 2 terabyte drives that I'll install in his computer, and kind of sort of the same thing. He could use one of those 2 terabyte drives for whatever he wants, just giving him more storage. And the last two, the last 2 terabyte drive will be Windows. And he'll have up to 2 terabytes of storage to put on whatever stuff he wants to. If he wants to use the second 2 terabyte drive also for Windows, we can do that. I can format it so that it's Windows friendly. We shall see what it is that he wants. Now, he's not actually going to be there. His significant other will be there. So she'll be there to let me in and all the rest of that. Peter actually started his new job today, where he's an assistant manager at a grocery store down here. Did that all on his own. I talked about that the other day. Both he and his mother, his mother and I, are very proud of what he's accomplished in the short time that he's been working for this company. Sorry, didn't go to bed till late. And that's about it. Had a good time this morning. I recorded a MyMac Podcast with Simon Parnell from over there in the UK, because Gaz couldn't be on. And we're getting into that time of year when people just have stuff they want to do. You know, they're going on vacation, they're going out of town, and they're not thinking about, oh, well, I've got to record this podcast. I can't go anywhere. Because, honestly, that doesn't really matter. People want to just go on vacation, and I'm good with that. So I'm going to be doing it too. I'm going to Boise in about a little less than 2 weeks for my mother-in-law's 90th birthday. We'll spend a week at that, a week out there. Next month I've got the MacStock Conference and Expo, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And I'm hoping to also get a trip to Florida in there. I need some beach time. I really, really do. But a lot of that's going to depend on work. I actually have plenty of leave. It's not like I'm hurting for leave that I have to make sure I schedule it carefully so I don't have enough. I've got a lot of leave. Way too much leave. Because I don't take enough time off. So that's what's going on. I'm going to install Boot Camp on Peter's computer. And that's it. Then I'll probably take the two of them to lunch or dinner or whatever. That's always fun. Peter has good table manners. Now. So if you'd like to meet me in person, along with Tim Robertson and so many other people that you may listen to through the podcatcher of your choice, you should be planning on going to the MacStock Conference and Expo. It's July 21st and 22nd in Woodstock, Illinois, just about an hour west of Chicago, so super easy to get to. This is the 4th year this show's been on, and it is going to be so much fun. I have been talking about this show week after week, or show after show, and $179 with the coupon code MyMac. It is going to be a blast. You don't want to miss this. There's going to be a lot of great people there. I'm going to be podcasting, and you're more than welcome to come up and talk to me and maybe even end up on the show. So, if you'd like to get a hold of me and tell me how much you want to go to the MacStock Conference and Expo on July 21st and 22nd in Woodstock, Illinois, or not, it's super easy. Guy at mymac.com, probably. Guy at mttfgo.com. I am Mac Parrot on the Twitters. And you can also reach us via our Skype number, which is 703-436-9501. So thank you all for watching or listening, as I'm now converting these over to audio files. And I will catch you next time on Guy's Daily Drive.